This is going to be a review guide on the M249 saw light machine gun in Battlefield 3. I decided to make it just because it's a beast of a gun, and it definitely needed a video. I'm probably going to make some reviews on almost all the guns if I can. This only took me one night to do, so yeah, it's pretty fun to do and it's easy, and I need some videos, so yeah. So the reloading on this M249 saw clocks in at 6.2 seconds, which is actually pretty favorable, seeing as how the only faster ones is the M27 IAR and the RPK, I believe. It's pretty fast and it gets bullets out there, so I really prefer this LMG over most of the other ones, actually. The M249 has a minimum damage of 18.4 and a maximum damage of 25. Now this makes it not the best in damage, but it makes up for it in its rounds per minute. It has 800 rounds per minute actually, and that makes it the fastest shooting light machine gun in Battlefield 3 post patch also. And that's what makes it its sweet spot on the gun. That's why I like it probably the most, because it shoots fast. The M240B and the PKP, they don't shoot fast enough for me, and that's why I like this gun probably the most. So the reason why the M240B and the PKP have a higher damage but lower rate of fire but still outclass the M249 is because the M240B fires 7.62 by 51mm NATO rounds, PKP fires 6.62 by 54mm rounds, and the M249 fires 5.56 by 45mm NATO rounds, so that's why. The all-around recoil for the saw actually is 0.4 up, left, and right, and compared to the other LMGs, this is probably the most reasonable recoil I've ever seen, even in the Bad Company 2 statistics. For instance, the M240B has an upwards recoil of 0.75, which is just massive if you ask me. And even with a foregrip, it's pretty manageable in my opinion. And the bipod just it makes this gun own. I would go with the bipod over anything. Bipod and reflex is what I would run with myself, but yeah. Now it can shoot up to, I think it's 1,000 meters, but the common number is going to be about 920 to 930 meters. And it being the fastest shooting light machine gun in the game, that's putting a lot of bullets out there, and hopefully most of those are hitting your targets. And on maps where you're going to need a bipod and an ACOG combination, like maybe Metro, like Rush, which is where I use it the most, you're going to be killing a lot of guys. And I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I've been killing quite a bit of people here, like with some feeds, and it's a very good combination. Although there are a bunch of different accessories you can put on here, the most favorable ones you guys are probably going to want is the tactical light, laser sight, and I want to say suppressor. Oh no, heavy barrel. Heavy barrel works in there too. Heavy barrel helps a lot with the vertical recoil. Same with suppressor, but the only con to suppressor is for some reason not many of my bullets actually connected. And on the final clip here, you'll see that. I don't know what, because my aim definitely wasn't off. I mean, I was using the reflex sight with it, but I haven't tried the heavy barrel, I will admit that, but I just know that it helps with the recoil. And even though, like I said, that the recoil is manageable and it's probably the most favorable on the saw, I still don't like recoil whatsoever, and it keeps it down pretty well. Tactical light, that's good for just your close quarters, urban areas, alleyways, tunnels, stuff like that. Metro, Grand Bazaar, back to Karkand, those are all really, really good maps where this gun just excels and shines like crazy. Laser sight, if you guys are good with the 100 rounds, I'm not myself personally, but if you guys are good with the 100 rounds, then the laser sight or heavy barrel is probably what you're going to want to do. Laser sight just helps you with your hip fire accuracy, and with the saw, the accuracy is down so bad that if you are going to use something and you're not really using your light, or you don't need the vertical recoil help from the heavy barrel, then you definitely need to choose the laser sight, because when you're hip firing with the assault, it's so bad. And I mean, you couldn't even hip fire a guy from 5 meters away. So if you're definitely looking to hip fire, then choose this gun. But yeah, and I mean, other than that, this gun is great, I think. I mean, I'm going to make some other views on the other LMGs, but this is one of the better ones, especially on urban areas. I wouldn't suggest using an MG36. I mean, you might want to, but maybe a heavy barrel on that. M249, do not plan on using on urban maps. That would be terrible, or the PKP, because of the really slow rate of fire. But all around, this is a good gun, I think. I mean, good choice.
I had some fun. You get a lot of feeds when you get in a big group of urban, and you definitely get some feeds. And anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and I'm gonna be making some other ones too on every other gun. So yeah, please like, and whatever you guys want to do, at least like. Getting likes from like my real friend. I know that sounds bad, but yeah, okay. See ya.